Cup of tea time. I'll be with in a moment. Just need to sort out the important things first, like a tea bag. And maybe a drop of honey too. Might be a good shout today. It's a little foggy down here in the plains in, where am I? Just past Huntingdon. And I'm nearly out of Yorkshire tea too. I got one bag left after this. Hello, doggo. What you doing? Okay, call back by the owner. Don't approach the smelly homeless man. Mind you, I could just be a camper down these parts, who knows? Somebody in one of my comment sections suggested I should ditch the sugar and go the honey route. I took the advice. It does make a nicer cup of tea too. Proper honey from a castle. Castle near Grantham actually. Not far from the windmill if you've seen day 6. Day 6 was released this morning at 6 o'clock. If you've not seen it, without polishing my own knob, I'd say it's a good watch. It really is a good watch. I quite enjoyed watching it when I'd completed the edit. More so than many of my other ones as well. Because you watch it that many times throughout the process of editing it, just to make sure you know you're adding something to it, you're taking something out, you're doing something slightly different. You end up watching it a good 4, 5, 6 times. But then, when I released it this morning, I actually sat back and watched it as a viewer, and I quite enjoyed it. And it's good when you get that feels in your stomach, you know, when you're watching your own stuff you've created. It was quite cool. It really was. So I hope you guys, if you've seen it, the ones that have seen it, I hope you've enjoyed it, because I enjoyed making it and filming it and watching it apparently. I'm just south of Huntingdon at the moment. I'm on my way to Long Stanton to meet up with a supporter, a subscriber, one of you guys. She's been gracious enough to allow me to get some stuff sent because I knew I'd be passing through there, and I've met her previously as well. Before I left London, I'd met her there as well. So I've got a few things I need to pick up there, and she's my current care of address as well. For south of England anyway. I've got one up the north as well. Look at that golden nectar. Is it possible to be in love with a drink? I just love a good cup of tea. I really do. This is raw honey, it's unpasteurised, so I always boil the lid before I put it back on. And I only really use it in my tea. Grimthorpe Castle, are any of you familiar with this place? Grimthorpe Castle. I hauled into the farm shop there several days ago. Probably, when would it have been? I lose track of days out here. Would have been a good 5 days ago. Quite a nice honey. They have got the hives on the castle grounds. I did buy it. I'm not plugging them. I'm not sponsored by this people. This is actually my own buy. Like most of my stuff. Shall we see what's going on? How many we got in the house today? That's respectable. 85. There you go. This is my outlook for the moment. Big open flat ground, and you see this tar seal track here? I've got that to follow for several miles through all these fields and farmland. Some cows up there on the hill. Popular with walkers and dogs and cyclists like moi. Oh. My privacy sticker's falling down. I'll put my glasses on. I'll see if there's any interesting questions to go with, shall I? Hello to everybody is all I'm going to start off saying. Oh, a cup of tea, Sally. It certainly was, and it is. It's going well, strikers to go. My day is going well. There's a Scotsman here going by the name of DMYHK, and he's 35,000 feet above Mexico heading to Houston. Have you got a signal all the way up there, dude? My day is well for all those that are asking. I am a human. Oh, we're closed in Huntington. It's a pity I'm just south now. I left like maybe 20 minutes ago. Cycling through the wetlands at the moment. You probably know where I am then. Yeah, go on, Jose. Give us a quick joke. Let's see what you got. Shall I balance you? Oh, there's this here. This is a cow trough. I'm going to balance. Oh, there's a couple of doggos there. Right. Yeah, go on, go along with the motion there. Knock knock, who's there? This is one of those forever punchlines, is it? Indiana. Oh, hey, welcome Kimberly. So I'm just saying, who here's seen day 6 part 1 at the moment? I'm curious to know. There was quite a few that nip in from Indiana actually. My plans, Barry, slowly heading south. I'm heading south for as long as I head south basically. There's no solid plan. I get asked this a lot through my days when I stop and chat to people or people stop and chat to me. I've got no destination in mind, just like I didn't have a departure point either. I never know where I'm staying each night. Last night I stayed in it was just north of Huntington, and it was this massive open flat crematorium area that had really nice cover. You'll see it on I think it's going to be day 10 or 11 that there's a snippet of that in. I'm a little bit behind at the moment because I'm only releasing 2 a week. I'm falling behind with the days, so I'm actually thinking I might up it to 3 a week, or else I'm just going to end up getting too far, or maybe once a week every month, maybe release quite a few at once. You know, for that 1 week, do one a day just to sort of keep it manageable. I hope that's charging. I just had a low battery notification. Yeah, we're going there. 8%. Bloody hell. So I'll see how that goes. But yeah, no destination in mind. Just a few miles each day. Some days I'm only doing like 6 or 7 miles, and then there's other days I'm doing like 30. So I'm just feeling a bit self-conscious here. There's people walking past. I don't know why I'm feeling self-conscious. I can talk to nobody on here, no problem. As soon as someone becomes in real life, it's like, ah, got it. Hey, no spamming there, Fire Booty. What's this silver coin business, eBay? My next port of call, I said this on the last live. 21 barbers. Are you the fellas that did my pimping cut here? Hormsey 97. Is that you guys? Yeah, so my next solid port of call. Hey, you got to give this guy a good go, yeah? Horms at HORMZI 97. He's the guy that did this fine cut here. Well, his company anyway. No, solar, mate. This is the UK in winter. About as useless as an ashtray on a motorbike, that. What are you on about? It's alright for summer, I suppose, depending on where you are. I did have a solar panel at one stage, and it worked well for like the first 2 goes, middle of summer, but they don't last, things like that. I think that's, unless you spend serious money on some good gear, things like that just don't last. I'm in your shed. QPR, you've dropped in, brother. Welcome. Hope your mum's doing well, man. What was I saying before? Before I was interrupted by members of the public, giving me a bit of a reality check. Nice to see you in here, Holmesy. If I'm ever up your way again, I'll be sure to nip in to get it touched up. I think you've done a fine job on that. See, now I had a choice there, because I'm properly homeless. I could have spent it on £10 rock of crack, or gone and spent it on getting pimped up fresh, eh? That's just for the haters out there. Apparently I'm not properly homeless. Oh, the waterways key. Yes, I thought I was having one, but no, it's a Silcock key is what's been sent, which is like the different size wrenches and a cross pattern for different taps and stuff. So yeah, the waterways key, man. Flick me an email, Fire Boutique, if you haven't already, and I will send you my care of address, because that would be so handy to have a waterways key. It really would. And if it turns up in the next couple of days, there's a good chance I'll have it in my possession. Cheers, Tony. I am looking well, aren't I? Not to polish my own knob or nothing, but you know. Fish supper. Oh, no, I've got to eat more fish this time of year. I'm not into steaks and red meat. I don't really have too much of that. I have the odd bacon butty now and again, but even that I'd like to knock on the head. Red meat totally. Fish and chicken, huh? I think, ethically, I think fish and chicken are alright, aren't they? It sits better with me. Sits in my digestion as well a lot better. Fish and chicken. I like a sloppy fish soup type stuff with noodles. It's really nice, nutritious too. Good protein, good clean protein as well. Good boy. Oh. That's a little bit too much information, that, Moochie from the moon. I do not have a moderator at the moment too, so all these silly messages are getting through. You're struggling to email. Why is that, Firebird Teak? What's the struggle about emailing?
Not bashing up there tonight, are you?
No, not here, mate. No, it's a bit too damp out in the open, isn't it?
I think so,
Yeah.
All right, when we're younger, but not now.
No, that's it for sure. I need 3 walls and a roof at least these days. Am I growing a mullet? I don't know. Is that what you class it as? A mullet? I'm not Australian. I think the Australians are mullet, aren't it? Okay. Not sure why I haven't seen the response to the email question, Fibre Boutique, but yeah, flick us an email if you can. Email's in the bio. You know, one bonus about keeping moving this time of year, you don't have to stay warm. Like, I've only been sat here for 10 minutes, and already started to get the chill on. I haven't got many layers on at the moment though. I've only got this jacket, a shirt, a thin jumper, which is over the top of my thermal top as well. Right, I'm going to kick back, finish my tea, and then I'm going to be off again. I want to try and get to my care home address today. It's not too far. It's only about 12 miles, I think. So I should do all right. It's only a farmland to Kipling. Seen a lot of abandoned buildings down this way. I really am. Whoa, what's going on there? I thought I turned that feature off, man. How have you managed to do that? You're not supposed to be able to do that. Oh, Maverick, dude, appreciate it, man, but that feature's not supposed to be there. Appreciate it, man. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to kick myself though, because I figured I'd turned all that off. I'll be able to get 3 cups of tea with that in the UK. Maybe about three cups. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, guys, thank you for dropping in. It was just a quick catch up. I wanted a cup of tea and I thought it would be a good time to jump on and promote day 6, part 1. If you've not caught it, it's the latest one on my channel. Give it a watch and give me your thoughts in the comments, yeah? Also, let me know what the advert situation is on it as well, because I've been getting a bit of stick about the amount of adverts and I've got no control over the adverts, but I've dicked around with some settings in the analytics bit, and it would just be good if it's made a bit of a difference. Yeah, give me your thoughts in the comments for that. Finish my tea and I'm going to pedal off. Thanks for dropping in, guys.